Safiya's new intro song.
Hello friends and welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be buying a week's worth of clothing from Fashion Nova. Now Fashion Nova is a trendy online clothing retailer that I see frickin' everywhere. And I guess that makes sense because they really go ham with the marketing. You may recognize their name from the hashtag NovaBabes, which surprised me by not being a hashtag about ladies who attend Villanova University. Unlike other online retailers like Wish and Romwe, Fashion Nova's prices are not suspiciously low, but like those other online retailers, a lot of the mystique around Fashion Nova exists because it's not clear if the clothes are as good in real life as they are in the photos. And a lot of the posts about Fashion Nova seem to be sponsored or partnered content, so it's hard to find an unbiased review. So today, I'm gonna be diving headfirst into the Fashion Nova cave, grotto, and buying a week's worth of outfits in my quest to become a Villanova babe. All right, let's start shopping. Okay, so I'm gonna open up fashionnova.com and I'm also gonna open up Fashion Nova's Instagram. What Fashion Nova does on their Instagram is that they have like their own posts that are like their sort of online catalog models, but they will also repost their Nova babes wearing their Fashion Nova clothing. So I basically wanna go through and like find Nova babe posts and then try and recreate their outfits and see how they look on me, a not Nova babe. All right, yes, here's some dresses, some bodysuits. Oh, look, there's a Nova babe with her Nova Bay. Oh, you know what? I said Nova Bay as a joke, but actually that is a hashtag in this caption. Oh, wow. This looks like a very distressed pair of jeans that is specifically distressed on the butt cheek. I've actually never seen that before, but you know, I've worn my fair share of strange denim, so I feel like, you know, maybe we could go for this. I could wear some boy shorts, maybe borrow some briefs from Tyler, and we could just sort of do like a peekaboo situation. So I'm gonna go to the Fashion Nova site and then search this term, the truth about it denim Bermudas. All right, so let's see what size I could be in these. Based on this size chart, I'm gonna guess I'm a size 9. All right, so let me add these to the cart and then let me see what she's wearing on her top again. Ah, it's called the Meshing You Cami, like she's mishing you, but she's meshing you. It looks like a pretty standard gold tank top, so why don't we just get a medium on top? And that will conclude this outfit. Aw, look at this. It's a Nova babe with her Nova babies. Oh, is this Adrienne Bailon of the Cheetah Girls? Why it is! And she is wearing the Trench Me Up jacket as a dress. Wow, I'm surprised that Adrienne's cheating on the Cheetah Girls with the Nova babes. Obviously, Adrienne has done many things since being on the Cheetah Girls, including date Rob Kardashian. But to me, she will always be a Cheetah sister. Adrienne like has styled this with nothing underneath, but on the website, they've styled it with a skirt underneath. So we'll see when it gets here if we need to put something under this. All right, so I don't think I can find the exact over-the-knee boots that she has on in the photo on fashionnova.com, but I did find a couple of pairs that kind of have like some texture to them that could be a good dupe. So I'm gonna go with these Francine satin over-the-knee boots, and that is outfit number 2. All right, so let's see what's up next. Oh, I like this. This is like a black jumpsuit with slits up the legs and like red and white piping. It looks like she's at a mall too, and I love malls. I'm a big fan of like maxi dresses and jumpsuits, and I like that this one has kind of like baggy legs, so it's not like super clinging to the thighs. All right, so I'm gonna add this rooftop bar jumpsuit in medium to the bag, and that is pretty much all we need for our third outfit. Let's see what we should get next. Ooh, this looks interesting. This to me is like definitely like a modern day Bratz outfit. I think that the beret on top really seals its fate there. All right, so here's the top. On the website, it looks quite short. It seems to hit sort of like directly under the boob. So I guess you guys are all going to get a good view of my Taylor Swift midriff. And then what were the pants called? The Carly Bella stripe pants. Well, at least these pants look like they're quite high rise. I'm going to get these in a size large and then add that to the bag. All right, so the last part of this outfit was the beret. Oh, well, I just searched for beret and I got a butt lifter. So
Yeah, you did.
I might have to get a beret somewhere else. All right, so with those added to the cart, that is outfit number 4. All right, so what's next? You know what? This dress is really popular on their Instagram. Like I've seen a few different posts that feature this Mora mesh dress. So I feel like if they're continually marketing and showing people in this dress, we should try it out. This dress is definitely sort of that tight around the curves club dress that I think is like a signature of Fashion Nova. It seems to be a ruched look, so you can kind of like cup and skim. I'm doing this, I don't know what this is.
That's cupping and skinning.
I think we should get this in a medium. All right, so that is outfit number 5. 2 left. Oh my word, what is that? They say this is the Shayna Houndstooth Velvet Lounge set, and it seems to be sort of like halfway in between like a houndstooth suit and like a Juicy Couture sweatsuit. So I think we should do it. Online, the sweatsuit seems like much looser, but we'll see how it actually fits in person. I did also find a pair of sunglasses that look like the ones she's wearing, so let's get those too. So that is outfit number 6. All right, so let's look for our last Fashion Nova outfit. Oh, this is cute. This looks like it's like a mustard crop top that says 90s baby across the boobs. And you know what? I'm a 90s baby, so why not advertise that above my chesticles? All right, I feel like as always, we should go for a medium with this, and I'm gonna add that to the bag. So the next part of this outfit is the pencil skirt. So let's see if they have a plaid pencil skirt. All right, so I feel like the closest dupe I could find on the site is this Couldn't Be Bothered skirt, and it looks to be about the right length, but it's just plain black instead of having that like dark gray plaid pattern. She's also wearing these like silver booties, which I believe are also Fashion Nova. And they do have a size 10 available. And I think that will complete our outfit number 7. All right, so that is a week's worth of outfits, hopefully. So I'm gonna choose 1 business day shipping, which has a pretty hefty price tag, but if it actually gets here in 1 day, I think it's worth it. Okay, so my order is confirmed. So hopefully it'll get here pretty soon. And once it does, we'll start wearing it and see if I can ever truly become a Nova babe. Okay, so it's a few days later, and I think we have almost everything that we ordered from Fashion Nova. Even though we paid for like overnight shipping, it came in like 5 days. In fact, Fashion Nova sent me an email like when it should have been here being like, congrats, we're still working on it. So as I said, we have almost everything. The sunglasses unfortunately never arrived. They were on like the packing list of the items that should be here when we originally got the package, but they were nowhere to be found. But sunglasses aside, I have all of my things here and we'll start wearing them now. So for my first outfit, I went for Adrienne Bailon's Trench Me Up jacket and the Francine satin over-the-knee boots.
We're cheetah sisters, we stand together.
To finish off the styling of this outfit, I put my hair up in a top knot, and then I also added a little booty short. I think Adrienne might be a bit shorter than I am, so this fit her more like a dress. And for me, well, I guess it's still a dress, but it's a dress that shows my underwear. So Adrienne Instagrammed this outfit at some type of park in front of a fountain, so we went to a park and found a fountain.
I wonder how Adrienne got on in her stiletto boots because mine are sinking into the ground. I'm just like, you know, sort of aerating the grass.
The jacket does look reasonably like the photo, but it is much less flattering on me than it is on Adrienne.
It is a little smaller than I expected. I think I could have done with a large, at least on bottom, but then who knows what would have happened up top.
And the shoes, even though they were the right size, quickly became pretty painful. I ended up having to walk in sort of like small waddling steps.
Why is the resemblance uncanny?
I think my gait resembles his so closely, he thinks I'm just a giant goose.
Yeah, he's like, you're a little awkward, but...
I don't think I would wear this outfit again. Maybe I would try to wear this jacket over something, but altogether, this outfit made for a very precarious day.
How long did I last for those shoes?
It's surprisingly long. I think it was the goose chase that really got you over the edge.
It was truly a wild goose chase.
So for my second outfit, I went for my early favorite from when we were shopping, which was the rooftop bar jumpsuit.
Skies out, thighs out, that's what I always say.
In the Instagram, this Nova babe is basically just posing at a mall. So we went to the mall and posed.
It's kind of like as if each of my individual legs are superheroes with capes. To which I say, No capes.
I do think that this jumpsuit does look a lot like the photos online, at least while you're stationary, but once you start walking, you're confronted with the reality of the slits.
The thing is, I'm okay with my thighs being out. It's really just like right here that kind of makes me nervous, because I just feel like it could just flap inwards and then you'd really just see my pubes.
I do actually like the look of this jumpsuit when you're standing still, but in motion, things move around, things ride up, and it just feels kind of risky.
It's basically a fancy loincloth.
Yeah.
I would wear this again, but maybe like on vacation or to like a pool party. I don't think I would wear it out in public again, just because of the pube anxiety.
It's not skies out, thighs out. It's loins out, groins out. That's the same thing.
So on day 3, I went for the Truth About It denim Bermudas and the Meshing You cami.
Whoever made these jeans are like, I want the whole ass out.
Each buttock must be exposed to its maximum capacity.
I had already planned on wearing like little booty shorts underneath these jeans, but I wasn't expecting how see-through the top would be, so I also put on a little camisole underneath just to keep myself monetized.
I've donned enough underlayers that I'm not nervous about being exposed personally, but like the amount of rips and dips is interesting.
It looks like a bear tried to grab your butt.
Yeah, I got groped by Wolverine. Damn it, Hugh!
I think I've experienced my fair share of strange denim at this point, and this definitely isn't the weirdest pair of jeans I've ever worn, but the behind is really confounding.
What?
I can feel the hot chair through my pants.
There's something about these that are so absurd that I almost want to wear them again, but I don't know how or why.
Besides, of course, the like extreme distressing on the buttock, they're also like a capri or Bermuda short length, which is a length of pant that I have not worn since about 2006 or 7.
And to be honest, Bermuda shorts are pretty much the last item of clothing I would expect to be sexified. But maybe I just don't have that Nova Babe vision. So for our 4th outfit, I went for the Mora mesh dress.
I do think this dress is kind of sexy. I do feel kind of like the inside of a nice casket.
In this Instagram, this Nova Babe is posing inside while holding a bouquet of roses.
And I'm just going to pose in front of the thermostat.
I'd say this dress does look like it did in the photos, but it fits much stranger than I thought it would. In particular, it was weirdly tight around the upper arms.
Everything else about the dress has some give, but right here, it's hurting already.
As a result, I had extremely limited range of motion.
I do kind of feel like I could Hulk out of this dress. Ooh, I kind of heard a little rip.
And while we were eating dinner, I had to sneakily take my arms out of the sleeves in order to be able to like move my arms around the table.
Now it looks like you're wearing a towel.
I wish I could say I liked this dress. I think that if you weren't planning on wearing it for a very long amount of time, you could definitely get away with it. But in terms of like an actual dress to wear, I don't like it.
I think I was flashing that car.
So for my 5th outfit, I went for the Carly Bella striped pants and the mixed business tank top.
You look so much like a Bratz doll, it's crazy.
I'm Sophie, the French exchange student.
The inspo Nova Babe was wearing like an acid wash denim jacket, a beret, and very pointy nude heels, which we did add to the outfit, but none of which are from Fashion Nova.
My feet were just not made for heels in any way, shape, or form, and I think that is gonna be one of my bigger barriers in my quest to become a Villanova babe.
I liked the top, I thought it was totally fine. The pants, however, are much more chiffon-y than I expected, and they also have a weird pair of shorts inside of them that makes them pretty uncomfortable.
I would say every about 100 yards or so, I have to like stop and just like uncamel toe myself.
Besides that, I think that the styling of this outfit was fun, but it was sort of cumbersome.
You look like you're balancing a plate on your head.
How do I beret? How does one beret?
I like the idea of this outfit, but I think that I would have to find a different pair of burgundy colored pants, because the current ones have just rode all the way up.
No Taylor Swift midriff to be found. Where are you, navel?
Where are you now that I navel? That's Justin Bieber.
So for my 6th outfit, I went for this 90s baby crop top, this couldn't be bothered skirt, and these Olympic booties.
92 is the best.
In general, I think that all of these items ended up looking like how I thought they would.
So I'm impressed by the internet to IRL translation, and I'm also impressed by like how comfortable I am. I do have like full range of motion of my arms.
Yeah.
And like a decent range of motion down here. And surprisingly of all, the Fashion Nova shoes are actually pretty comfortable.
The only thing I didn't like about the shoes is that it looks like after one wear, I have like a crease in the toe.
But they're comfortable. It's just a shame that they look like this now.
I would wear this outfit again, maybe not all together, but I liked the skirt, I liked the shoes, and I liked the shirt.
Something about this skirt reminds me of like Joan from Mad Men, who is arguably like a 1965 Nova babe.
Amongst all of my internet hauls, this is the rare outfit that's 3 for 3.
You know what I'm saying to the world?
What?
My parents had sex 25 years ago. Well, more like 26 and a half years. 26.
So for my last outfit, I went for this Shayna Houndstooth Velvet Lounge set.
I kind of feel like a villain from like American Hustle or something.
Or like The Hangover.
I think in person, the jumpsuit ended up fitting more like it did on the model on the website than it did on the Nova Babe on Instagram.
I will say that the jumpsuit is quite comfortable, and the medium seems to be fitting me pretty well, but to wear it like the Instagram model, I really have to like open it up pretty far and like really make it kind of uncomfortable.
In this Instagram, the Nova Babe is posing on an ottoman and taking a photo of herself in the mirror. We don't have any mirrors like that in our house, so we went to IKEA.
Can we get some meatballs?
Yes.
I'm down.
I had a good time walking around IKEA and lounging in the pretend bedrooms.
You look like you could be sitting right next to like DJ Khaled.
Another one. Another one. Another one. What else does he say?
And thankfully, they did have a mirror we could use.
Oh, I think this will work.
It was honestly sort of hard to replicate her pose. She kind of juts out her butt.
In the immortal words of Tyra Banks, she booty tooches.
This jumpsuit is really far away from my own personal style, but I did kind of like it, honestly. If there were a particular occasion or costume party of some kind that I could wear this to, I definitely would.
And these pants are stretchy, so I can eat as much lingonberry as I want.
All right, so that was my week wearing Fashion Nova outfits. I think that comfort-wise, my favorite outfit was the 90s baby outfit, but aesthetically, I also really liked the black jumpsuit that showed off my full thigh. Overall, my biggest takeaway about Fashion Nova in general is that most of the outfits do photograph well, but a lot of them run into problems when you start walking, whether they flap open or have strange linings on the inside, or just restrict your arms within 30 degrees of motion for some reason. So although I do appreciate that the clothes look pretty similar to how they're pictured online, a lot of them don't feel so good. I guess that leaves us with one final question. Am I a Nova babe? And I think the answer is that I'm lacking some posing skills and tolerance for foot pain, but if I could be carried to a location, Instagram, and then carried out of that location, maybe I could be. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked that video, make sure to shmash that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to shmash that subscribe button. Also, regarding the Frankenfora giveaway, at this point, I've sent DMs to all of the winners. I'm sorry if you didn't win one. We only had 400 to give away and over 400,000 submissions, but we're actually working on making the Frankenfora lipstick into a real product, so stay tuned on that one. Here are my social media handles, and make sure to check out my next beat. I vlog on there every Sunday. A big shout out to Derp for watching. Thanks for watching, Derp, and I will see you guys next time.